So, this is the September 7th, 2025 AAA, AA, high and single A baseball. This is the last day of the regular season for high and single A for the playoffs in high and single A. In high, you have two leagues. You have two leagues. You have the North Midwest League and like the Southern League. They have the division series best of 3 with the teams from the first and the second round for each division will play each other, and then the division winners will meet up in a championship in a best of 3. And then the Northwest League in high A does best of 5 because there's only not enough teams for 2 divisions. And then in because that basically almost everyone in that league gets the playoffs. And then so they do a best of 5 divisions. And then in single A, it's the California League, the Florida State League, and the Carolina League in North South Carolina, as they play in those Pacific low regions. Let's go talk about the scores again now. So we have Buffalo 10-6 win over Syracuse, win it 4-2 or Durham. Durham 4-2 win it, my bad. Indianapolis 10-9 over Columbus, 9-7 Jacksonville Charlotte, 9-7 Nashville Norfolk Contenders. Louisville defeats St. Paul 6-1. Toledo 16-2 blowout win over Lehigh Valley. The top team in AAA baseball. And then Memphis 12-11 over Rochester, 10-6 El Paso over Salt Lake, Iowa 5-3 over Omaha, Round Rock 8-3 over Albuquerque, 3-1 second round Las Vegas, 8-1 Reno over Tacoma, 7-1 Oklahoma City over Sherrill, and then Eden's Boucher defeated Scranton-Wilkes-Barre. Boucher. It was an 8 inning. It was supposed to be 2 7-inning games. However, they went 8 due to extra innings. Boucher won in the first, or Scranton-Wilkes-Barre won in the first. Both teams scored 2 in the second. Scranton-Wilkes-Barre with 1 in the 6th after Boucher got 2 in the third, and then 1 in the 8 for Scranton-Wilkes-Barre, 2 in the 8 for Boucher to win 6-5. And that was the regular schedule game for Sunday. And then they usually don't do makeup games on Sundays. They usually just roll over in the next series they play. Those 2 teams will play. If they play a second time this year, it's usually a lot of times. They only play like certain teams in like their league. They might play every team in their league like once, like in a 6-game series, or they might not. They might play teams that are like close by, you know, like you might play like Greeno might play Oklahoma City, like Las Vegas, Sacramento, Albuquerque, no more, like Salt Lake. Like those type of teams you might play more because you're closer to you in distance. So you may play them more times than 6. You know, and there's some teams you might only play 6 times a year because it's like International League and Pacific Coast League. So, yeah, and then you don't even play every team in your International League. Like, you know, it's not like Major League Baseball where you have 3-game series, and then you play it 30 times. And then there's 3 teams, so you play like each team like 3 times, and then you can play like maybe like the teams in like the American League, National League. Like if you play every team, you can play like 6 times. So, so which they do play every team at least a couple times a year. So, and then this one, Roxburgh shot Worcester 5-0. And then we got 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third for Roxburgh. They went at 5-0. And then Erie defeated Portland 5-0. Latuna 4-2 Richmond. 6-3 Harrisburg Chesapeake. 9-4 Somerset New Hampshire. 2-0 Montgomery Columbus. 4-3 Reading or Hartford. 5-1 Frisco or Midland. Knoxville 3-0 Rocket City. 12-11 Tulsa. Wichita over Tulsa. Tulsa needed a win to keep some separation. Wichita had an 8-game winning streak. However, they lost the second game, which was every game. They beat every game again. They won every game against. Arkansas, and then they won the first game on Tuesday against Tulsa. Wednesday's game got postponed to Thursday, and they won the first game of the doubleheader on Thursday, 7-game game, and they lost the second game of the doubleheader on Thursday, and then they won. And then Tulsa won Friday, Saturday, which I bounced back because they were actually pretty tight. They were tied though, but with Tulsa actually got the lead by a couple games on, which does bring it back closer. With only 6 more games to go though, losing those couple to Tulsa, they need a sweep, which did need a sweep over Tulsa. That would have put them in good position for the next series. Gave them some momentum, gave them a little bit of separation, so they could actually not have to be perfect in the series, in their final series. And then Birmingham 2-1 over Chattanooga. Amarillo 6-5 over Arkansas. 2-1 Northwestern over Springfield. Akron 4-1 over Binghamton. Biloxi 4-1 over Pensacola. In 11 innings, San Antonio 7-6 over Corpus Christi. And the final, they have the high regular season. Before the playoffs start Tuesday night, we have Great Lakes 95 over Lake County. 5-2 Brooklyn Register. 3-1 Aberdeen over Williamson. Dean 3-1 Lansing. 4-3 Quad Cities over Sierra Rapids. West Virginia 5-0 over Wayne. Greensboro 4-1 over Hutt Valley. And with the Greensboro winning 4-1, they clinch a playoff spot in their league, the South Atlantic League. They clinch a playoff spot. The Light 7-5 over Prairie. 5-1 South Bend over Wisconsin. Green 6-2 Asheville. Hub City. They win in the South Atlantic. Clinch the playoff spot in the South Atlantic League as well. Hub City had to win their game against Rome, and Greenville had to win both against Winston-Salem and have Hub City lose to have the best shot to have a guarantee to get in automatic no matter what. However, if Greenville won both and Hub City won both, or if Hub City won their game today and Greenville won both today, then it may have still been Hub City's, but Greenville would have, but I think, but it is what it is. So Hub City does clinch the playoffs thanks to a Greenville loss and a Hub City win. Vancouver 2-1 Vancouver. 9-1 Eugene Spokane. Hillsborough 5-3 Tracy. And then the first game of the here with Sam 13-2 win over Greenville. With one sim score 1 in the first, 2 in 4 in the second, 1 in the third Greenville scored. Then 1 in the fourth Greenville scored. 2 in the fourth for instance, 6 in the sixth. For instance, they get 13-2 2-1. And the second game of the Greenville blew it 9-1 from Saturday's makeup. And the reason why they played both games of the doubleheader, and they didn't just flat out cancel the doubleheader or the second game, the game from Saturday, was that they played both because it actually mattered for playoff standings. So it actually mattered because if Hubsy lost, and then Greenville won actually. So, but then we had 2 in the third for Greenville, 1 in the fifth for Winston, and 7 in the sixth for Greenville. They get 9-1 victory from the Saturday's workout. And then in Singley, Lakeland 13-1 over Jupiter, 4-2 Palm Beach over Daytona, 10-0 Gloucester Examples, 3-2 Salem Fayetteville, 6-3 Carolina Fredericksburg, 2-8 Chester Hickory, 9-6 Modesto San Jose Intense, Fresno 7-3 Rancho Cucamonga, 8-7 the Inland Empire Regals, and 5-0 Stockton Vizsla. There was a bunch of rain in the Florida area, in the Florida State League, and they ended up canceling 3 games in the Florida State League due to rain. They canceled Tampa at Clearwater, Dunedin at Bradenton, and St. Lucie at Fort Myers. We ended up canceling them, not deciding to postpone. Obviously, they can't postpone the games. Play on a different day. There's the last day of the season, but they didn't wait a while to play the games. Especially since it didn't really matter for any of these teams for playoff positioning. It just mattered about what sort of record going to be. So, and then there was rain in the Jacksonville area, Duval County. It's in storms in Florida. As also there are storms in Jacksonville, Duval County, in Jacksonville. They actually ended up delaying their game for an hour and 10 minutes-ish. The NFL, which NFL usually doesn't delay games unless it's rain delay due to weather, severe weather like thunderstorms, hail, lightning in the area. Then Columbia and Myrtle Beach canceled due to rain, storms, thunderstorms, and Lynchburg and Delmarva canceled as well. So now on the 9th, we'll have to have the AAA and AA scores, and then we'll talk about high A and single A playoffs.